want to, really let you in on something that I really don't like. I have a real distaste for, and I know that some of you all are not going to probably follow me or be subscribed to me, because some of you all probably say this. I hate it when I talk to someone and they tell me I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. And I say to myself, like, what the hell does that even mean? I get that you're not religious. I get that you don't, you hold no faith or belief to the three monotheistic religions such as Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. I get that part. But what puzzles me, when I get caught in a conundrum, is where you say I'm spiritual. And it's like, there have been so many times that I have talked to people and they have said that they're spiritual, and they try to explain to me their spirituality, and it's just like, I don't know what to say. I mean, I just go along with it, but I'm just tired of hearing it. I'm tired of it. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not, no disrespect, but it's just like the Nation of Islam. They always say the Honorable Elijah Muhammad or Louis Farrakhan. It's like as if they don't have a mind of their own. They have to always include their leaders inside whatever speech that they're making. It's just that it bothers me that I'm spiritual. Like, what does that mean? Because when I go into the etymology dictionary and I look up spirituality or spiritual or spirit, all it means is to breathe. That's it. Whatever you're saying, that's not what the definition is. Do you understand where I'm coming from? I went to the etymology dictionary and looked it up. The origin of words. The origin, where it originally came from. And it came from Latin, and it means to breathe. That's it. Old French and then to Latin. That's all it means. So so let me get this. So let me run it back. I'm not religious. I'm breathe. That doesn't even make sense. I'm breathe, I'm breath. That doesn't make sense. Now, I think what you really want to say is what I'm on. The ideology that I'm on is, I'm not a religious man, and nor am I spiritual. I'm about me. I'm about finding out who and what I am. The journey within, not outward, but within. That plain and simple. I just think overall, people will say I'm not religious because, okay, they don't go to church, they don't follow, the three monotheistic religions, and then after that, they don't know what's their purpose and what they're supposed to do after that. So it's an easy cop out to say, I'm spiritual. And hope and pray that don't no one such as myself say, what do you mean by you are spiritual or you practice spirituality? I think a lot of people are just lost. And that the reality of it is that they need to go back to their religion, because their religion gives them structure. And this is what I realize why there are a lot of religious folks, in particular black people. Religion gives you, such as Christianity, gives you structure, and it also gives you a hope. And it also gives you reasons why all of these things that are happening on the planet and why God hasn't intervened. Because all of this is a test. And that all of the bad things that happen on this planet is the devil. But when good things happen, it's God. So maybe you need to go back to that. Maybe you don't need to play around with what I'm dealing with, because I am dealing with a sense of self. So therefore, if things happen in my life, I don't blame God and I don't blame the devil. That's not a cop out. I don't cop out on that. I figure out what did I do wrong? I figure out how can I become a better me in order to do better. Because people like to complicate this life and want to add in this and add in that. And in reality, what if life is just about living and enjoying the human experience? And that's it. It's nothing complicated to it. You know, like, I'll give you an example. Do tigers go to heaven and hell? Do tigers or lions or animals have any type of spirituality? Are they spiritual? Are they? And let me tell you something. Meditation is not spiritual. It's just not. Meditation is gaining back sense of self. That is it. Now, if you want to say that that's spiritual, you can say it. But the reality of it is, I just explained to you what spiritual or spirit or spirituality means. It means to breathe. And when you meditate, you are becoming one with self. The end. All journeys should lead back to yourself. The journey is within. It's not outward. It's in. And this is the reason why I don't deal with spirituality in that manner, how people talk about it. And I don't deal with religion. Because at the end of the day, we all have this thing, right? Like, people will say you're going to hell when you die. In the spiritual, I say, in the conscious community, when people talk about spirituality, they'll say, if you didn't, let's say you didn't accomplish or do the things that you needed to do on the planet Earth, that when you die, you're going to come back and have to repeat it. My question to spiritual people, spiritual beings, or whatever you want to call yourself, and to the religious community, how can you prove this? How can you prove what you're saying is factual? Period. And this is where I get caught up. This is where I get caught up. Like, it confuses me for you all to say certain things in the spiritual community as well as in the religious community. Such as, say such things such as talking about the afterlife as if you went to heaven or you died and came back reincarnated and you... Come on, man, let's be factual. I don't want no tarot cards read. I don't want no astrology and none of that stuff. I'm talking about some straight up real facts. How can you prove these things? Period. I don't believe in the law of karma. You want to know why? Because where's George Bush Sr.'s karma? Or Jr.? They did a whole lot of mean and deceitful and evil things while they were president of the United States of America. They killed a lot of people. Where is their karma at? Where is it? I've gotten pistol whipped before. What did I do so wrong in order for me to get that type of karma that I got? If that is karma. It's just like, I'm just tired of people hiding behind bullshit. And the reality of it is this is just a human experience. And that you learn from it. And when you die, just be real with the people and say, I don't know. I'm going to say it. I don't know what's going to happen to me when I die. And I do have somewhat of a fear because, let's be real, I don't have any control over whether I die or not. We are going to die regardless of whether we like it or not. And the fear of not knowing where I'm going after I die, it fucks with me every now and then. So in the religious world, also in the spiritual world, maybe y'all just be making shit up to make you feel better. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, when you die, you don't know. And it's okay to say, I don't know, if you're a Christian. It's okay to say, I don't know, if you are into spirituality. But don't stop making shit up. Stop making it up. It's like y'all just making it up as you go. It's just that reality. I know a whole lot of people that need to get that karma needs to come and pay them a visit, and karma hasn't. That's the reason why I don't believe in that shit. And how do you dictate like karma? How do you say, okay, that happened to this kid right, no, excuse me, not kid, this man right here, and that was karma? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, say for example, guy get hit by a car. How do you gauge that? What did he do in order for that karma to come back to him? You understand? Like, people do multiple bad shit throughout the course of a day, throughout the course of months, throughout the course of years. Like, how do you, like say for example me, I punched somebody in the face in 95, right? Then I get punched in the face in 2021. Did the law of karma come around like years later for that punch in the face for 95 that I did to the dude? Like, it just does not make sense. It don't make sense. Y'all complicate shit and just Musa, Namrek, Om. All that is healing. All that meditation, yoga, all of that is healing to the body and the mind and the soul. It's you being one with yourself. It's nothing deep about it. I just don't get it, man. For real, I just don't. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people talk about chakras too. You know, chakras of the body, and some people say it's 7 and it's 9 instead of 7, and they get deep into it and blah 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 blah. And listen, I've studied that stuff, you know, and I don't know. I'm on the fence on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the fence on a lot of things. You understand? Like, I'm gonna leave you all with this. If anything, I'm actually sitting down and really like getting into numerology. And the only reason why I'm getting into numerology is I'm a big facts guy, right? I gotta see it to know it. Seeing is knowing. Hearing is believing. I'm gonna say it again, because you all walk around saying this dumb shit like seeing is believing. No, it's not. Seeing is knowing. If I see it, I know that it exists. If I hear it, if someone told me, you all out there are devil worshippers, I heard that. Until I see it, I would have to believe it or not. So seeing is knowing. This is the reason why I'm getting into numerology. I keep on seeing these numbers on my cell phone, on wherever there's a clock or wherever there's a place that's telling time, whether it's a cell phone, a clock, you know, on a building or whatever. I keep on seeing these numbers: 1111, 111, 911, 44, 444. I continue to see that. I've been seeing those numbers since July. I'm telling you, this is my word. I've seen those numbers since July. I can get in the car right now, right? I can look at my cell phone. It'll say 1111. In my car, the time is behind. So the real time is on my cell phone. But when I get in the car, the digital, where it tells the digital time, it's wrong. It's incorrect. It's a minute or two behind. I could put on my jacket and all that stuff. Now, like I said, I put out the phone and it said 1111, right? On my cell phone. I'm putting on my jacket. I'm getting all my stuff, right? I get in the car, crank the car up. I'm looking at the clock. It says 1111. I'm telling you, this is my word. This is the reason why, like, I'm getting into numerology, because this is no coincidence. I keep on seeing these numbers every day. Every day I see more so of 1111, 444, and 111. 911 I see every now and then, but I definitely see 1111 every day. That's not no coincidence to me, period. So if anything, you know, I'm all about oneself, you know, dealing with your higher self, being the best that you can be on this planet, giving your all, exerting your fullest potential and living out the human experience. But then also, like, I'm gonna start getting into this numerology only because I keep on seeing these numbers every day. I'm telling you, I've seen these numbers every day since July, period. And things are like changing in my life. Like, things are really changing in my life, yo. So I'm gonna tap into that and see how far I can take it. But other than that, man, you know, I hope I ain't hurt nobody's feelings or whatever. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just tired of people talking about I'm spiritual and all that bullshit. And I ain't trying to hear that. I just told you the etymology of the word, it means to breathe. That's it. That plain and simple. Ain't nothing complicated about it. So my point in making is this. Stop making it up. Stop trying to redefine the word spirit or spiritual or spirituality. Stop trying to redefine it and make it yours. Well, you know, this is what I think. No, the word means what it means. So maybe you need to just rethink what you're saying. Everybody want to sound all so scholarly and you know, like we want to be a high priest and put the chest up. I don't believe in religion. I'm spiritual. Man, you sound stupid. That's what you sound like. You sound like a goddamn idiot. Period. At least with me, I'll sit there and I'll listen to you and I'll say in my mind, man, this thing is stupid. Let me walk away from this nigga. Stupid. Period, man. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, man. The only reason why I'm highly intelligent is because I just give it to you like in the most common sense way. Everybody win. I got an etymology dictionary. I have different books and stuff that I read on a daily basis. I could break it. I could sound just like your street scholars. I could use big words and I could go through the Bible and, you know, say this and say that and blah blah blah. I could do all of that. I don't think y'all realize that. When I was in that cult, that's what we did. We had to read the Bible, we had to read the Quran, we had to go through Bible scriptures. I mean, yo, we would read. That's all we did was read. And then also on top of that, I was looking at CNN sun up to sundown. And to a certain extent, I still do. I didn't even find out that I was an old bastard until recently. I was like, yo, man, you know, I'm old. You know, normal people listen to the radio. I listen to the news on the radio, driving to the gym and back or wherever I'm going. Tonight, after I edit this video, I'm going to go to YouTube and look at CNN and or Fox News or whatever documentary that I could find. So naturally, I'm a straight up nerd. So come on, man. Just when you meet me, don't say that. Please, just please don't say I'm spiritual because you're gonna ruin the conversation. Don't talk about karma because you're gonna ruin the conversation unless it's a female and then, you know, she look good. Hey, listen, give her my number. Tell her to give me a call because I do want to see karma then. I want her to be knocking on my door. Knock, knock. Other than that, miss me with that BS, man. My name is Langston2092. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video. Later.